what's up? This is Jordan Wagner with PremierGuitar.com, here to tell you about the Stadler Goldtop electric guitar. The Goldtop kind of invokes memories of a Doug Irwin hybrid with an early 50s Les Paul. You know, it kind of conjures up memories of Irwin's guitar that he made for Jerry Garcia, Tiger. And one of the benefits of this guitar over that one is this one doesn't weigh 13.5 pounds. Also, with the super classy gold top finish, wraparound aluminum tailpiece with a bone saddle, two P90 pickups, master volume and a master tone, and a three-way selector switch. The middle position puts the guitar in out-of-phase wiring. It sounds really, really good and really, really fat, especially in that position. The body itself is a maple butternut hybrid. So, you know, the traditional design would be like a maple mahogany cap, or excuse me, mahogany body maple cap, and this one uses butternut for the back. And butternut's kind of in relation to tonally kind of the bottom of mahogany or walnut with kind of an open-ended airiness similar to basswood. It's a pretty lightweight wood, dense kind of easily, but actually pretty nonetheless. The neck is a two-piece maple with a maple fingerboard, and it's capped off by replica or imitation Kluson tuners, a bone nut, and a pretty nice looking Stadler inlay on the headstock. I love this neck, just for lack of a better term. It's got this really, really fat baseball neck or baseball bat-like quality to it. And on top of that, it's got great tiny little vintage style fret wire. Even though the fretboard is pretty flat, I found the guitar kind of difficult to play up and down on the neck pretty fast. Mainly might have to do with the fact that the neck is really big and that the fret wire is really, really tiny. Which is something you don't see very often on guitars anymore. A lot of guitars, most guitars that you come across have huge jumbo frets, and they kind of aid in the speed, whereas this guitar is more like finding a really fat, corpulent riff and hanging on to it and not letting go. There's an awful lot to grip with this neck, and it resonates super well when you hit the strings. You can feel it against your body, especially coming from the guitar's body itself, and you can feel it in your hands. Just all around, very, very well constructed instrument. If there's one band I can think of that this guitar's tone really, really reminds me of and really, really kind of caters to, is Clutch. I mean, it really, really has like that old school, like just really, really fat sound that I was really surprised to find in it, actually. The top end, you know, usually when you come across a good set of P90s, they have a really strong, you know, kick and mid-range, but the top end is usually is present, you know, there's a lot of cut to it. The Stadler has that, but not in spades. It really just kind of has that really just kick and mid-range that bands like Clutch and Fu Manchu are well known for. The amp I'm playing through today is an orange TH30 twin channel, all tube head. Sounds great, 30 watts, through a matching orange PPC 410 cabinet. One of my favorite things about this guitar is how fat it sounds. But in the middle position, it seems like the best of both worlds of both pickups, for lack of a better term. It's just a really, really, really rich three-dimensional tone that kind of has, you know, a scooped, natural way about it, but it's just very, very, very multi-dimensional, and it just sounds great. If there's one downfall I can think of this guitar, it's the tuners. I really did not like the tuners on this guitar. The guitar would go out of tune from heavy playing, which is to be expected from newer strings, but getting the guitar back in tune was very difficult. Often took sometimes several minutes of frustration. The replica Klusons that are on here kind of had areas in their thrower and their turn where the string didn't seem to be moving at all, and then all of a sudden would just creak right back up really quickly. And I know this wasn't due to the nut itself. After lubricating the nut, the strings had, plenty of, there was no friction keeping them stuck in there. So the tuners themselves are an issue that I think would need to be addressed. Other than that, I was very, very, very impressed with the sound, the tone of this guitar. It really isn't for everybody. If you're a player that really, really likes, fast speed metal, or a player that really likes a thinner neck, this might not be the guitar for you. However, if you're really into riffs, if that's mostly what you do, is straight up rhythm playing, you like a big, fat baseball bat neck, this is a great guitar, and you should totally check it out. The combination of the fat neck, the tiny fret wire, and the P90s, and the butternut body are just great combination all around. So there you have it. This is the Stadler Goldtop. You can read my full review in the February 2011 issue of Premier Guitar, and you can also check it out on the web at www.premierguitar.com. And this is Jordan Wagner, and thanks for watching.